Goddess Tripura Bhairavi is entering your life like a sacred fire. This reading is not about comfort. It is about the fear that silently controlled your decisions, your relationships, your confidence, and your destiny. The fear that kept you small, the fear that kept you waiting, the fear that convinced you survival was safer than transformation. But Bhairavi does not allow illusions to survive for long. Choose the pile you feel most drawn to. Pile 1, the venom, pile 2, the eros, and pile 3, the kairos. Your soul already knows which message belongs to you. And now moving on to pile 1. Welcome, pile 1. You have chosen the venom. The cards are Four of Wands, the Moon, and Justice. Pile 1. This fear runs deeper than you admit. The venom shows emotional poison that slowly entered your spirit over time. Not all at once, not dramatically, but through disappointments, betrayals, confusions, and situations that made you question whether your peace was ever truly safe for you. The Four of Wands shows that part of you desires stability, love, happiness, and emotional safety. But the Moon reveals the real fear lies underneath. You are afraid of trusting happiness. You are afraid that the moment you finally relax, everything will collapse again. Some of you learn to stay emotionally alert because life becomes unpredictable. You become used to waiting for the next problem, the next betrayal, the next emotional shift. And now your nervous system struggles to believe in peace. But justice appears because Goddess Tripura Bhairavi is ending this karmic imbalance. She is burning away the fear that says, if I open my heart fully, I will lose everything. Bhairavi is teaching you that peace is not weakness. Love is not weakness. Safety is not weakness. You are no longer meant to survive in emotional darkness. Pile 1. What is leaving your soul is the fear of being happy. You are being taught how to feel safe, receiving what you once believed would disappear. That is all I have for you, pile 1. Comment on your thoughts. And now, moving on to pile 2. Welcome, pile 2. You have chosen the eros. The cards are Two of Wands, the Sun, and the Seven of Cups. Pile 2. Your fear is connected to visibility. The eros is powerful here because it speaks about desire, attraction, passion, confidence, and the life force energy. But the Two of Wands shows hesitation. You were meant for something bigger. Yet part of you keeps standing at the edge instead of fully stepping forward. The Seven of Cups shows confusion, overthinking, fantasies, and too many possibilities. You may constantly question yourself. What if I fail? What if people judge me? What if I choose wrong? What if I'm not actually good enough? But then comes the Sun. This is one of the strongest cards of truth, exposure, confidence, and spiritual radiance. Goddess Tripura Bhairavi is burning away the fear of being fully seen. Because deep down, you know you were never meant to hide. Some of you dim your personality. Some of you suppress your gifts. Some of you keep delaying your real purpose because visibility feels dangerous. But Bhairavi is exposing the illusion. Your soul did not come here to shrink itself so others remain comfortable. And the more you resist your light, the heavier your spirit becomes. Pile 2. The fear of your own power is ending. Your voice, your energy, and your presence were always meant to be seen. That is all I have for you, pile 2. And now, moving on to pile 3. Welcome, pile 3. You have chosen the kairos. The cards are King of Wands, Ten of Wands, and the Hermit. Pile 3. This feels like exhaustion that becomes an identity. The kairos speaks about divine timing, a soul crossroads, a moment that changes everything. The King of Wands shows leadership, ambition, vision, and spiritual fire. But the Ten of Wands reveals someone who has been carrying far too much alone. You become the strongest one, the responsible one, the one that keeps going no matter how tired you are. And eventually, you stopped asking for help. The Hermit shows isolation, emotional distance, and a person carrying silent burdens nobody fully understands. But the fear? Goddess Tripura Bhairavi is burning this away. The fear that resting means failure. You were taught that your worth depended on productivity, on carrying everything, on surviving pressure without breaking. But Bhairavi is forcing a spiritual realization now. You do not need to destroy yourself in order to prove your strength. You are entering a phase where you will finally release burdens that were never yours to carry. You are realizing you cannot continue abandoning yourself just to keep everything functioning. The fire of Goddess Bhairavi is not destroying you. It is destroying the version of you that believed suffering was necessary for worthiness. Pile 3. The fear of slowing down is leaving your soul. You are learning that true power does not come from exhaustion, it comes from alignment. And that is all I have for you, Pile 3. Goddess Tripura Bhairavi does not remove fear gently. She burns through it until the truth finally remains. The fear that controls you, the fear that silenced you, the fear that kept you emotionally trapped is no longer surviving this transformation. Comment the pile you chose and what resonated the most with you. And subscribe to my channel for more goddess readings, spiritual messages, and soul transforming tarot guidance. I hope this helps. Bye for now.